Next story, I'm interested to see what you guys think about this. Pandemic seems to be changing what people are posting about in regards to their social lives on social media. So this new survey by OnePoll found that half of respondents say they're not posting about gatherings they might be attending to avoid being pandemic shamed, which is a thing. And a majority of those say that they plan to not post anything about their social doings for the time being. Many also not posting selfies without wearing masks to avoid getting critical comments. A law attorney says people should always think twice about what they post because it could impact their reputations. That's just good advice. I mean, anytime.
Yeah.
But right. in regards to what's going on with COVID and the pandemic, have you noticed any changes in your social feeds?
I have personal friends who I know very well on an intimate basis who are who tend to follow this study, who are fit for this study, who don't want to share their private information of what they're doing, where they may have visited. And it is interesting because people, I don't know, I feel like people should not be shamed, at least if you're being safe. As you could post all you want the way you normally would. I don't know.
I think the idea is that they're probably not being safe. But also, what do you expect?
The guilt.
When literally the only thing that gets attention on the internet, at least for non-famous people, is basically being shamed out of existence. Like, of course they're not going to post anything. Yeah. If there's even a barely slight chance that someone can look at you and say, oh, that person, is doing something that's wrong, and then no one will do it. People go to the point where when they post a photo of themselves doing something, they feel obligated to say, pre-COVID times this photo was taken, because they're so worried, rightfully, that someone is going to point the angry mob towards their front door and go and get them. And I'm not surprised. I also think that the rules have gone on for so long, and obviously we know this, that people have done a fairly good job of following them, sort of, at least for the first couple of months. But then you really started to see people just say, listen, I got to see my friends, I got to see my family, and it's just not worth it. And I think the flip side of this too should also be you don't have to post on social media. You still exist. The story is written from the perspective of, if you didn't pix or it didn't happen, right?
Right. And
that's crazy. There's something has changed now in our day-to-day existence as social animals, right? That it's unless we have shared that it happened, then it might as well have not happened. And I think that probably has a lot of far-reaching mental health problems, but I don't know. I only have fired a couple therapists in my day, not ever really became one.
I still need to receive praise, so I don't think I'm one of those people.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna happily post what I'm doing because I'm proud of what I'm doing. I'm not out there endangering anyone, so